Good morning, everybody. And good morning, Barbara. Barbara, you were in Lithuania?
Yeah, that's where my family's from.
Oh,
We
so,
uh, we came over in 1949 after the war,
wow.
when Lithuania became part of the Soviet Union in 1944. We had to leave,
Yeah.
Wow. Ouch.
and it took a while to get out of the refugee camps, but we finally got in the quota, and my family came to New Orleans and went by train to Chicago. That's how we
Wow.
ended up here.
So your family in the United States is up in the Chicago area?
Well, nobody's left there because everybody's moved to Texas and Virginia, California. Nobody's there, but that was our start.
Well, I started up in the Chicago area too,
Oh,
so
really?
we're in good company. All right.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
All right.
Welcome back, Genevieve.
Oh,
Yes,
yeah.
Genevieve. Good to see
Oh,
you again. And the other side. Lee circles. And reverse. And shoe circles. And reverse. And pink circles. And reverse. And reverse. And block. Okay, you can put away your sticks.
You're giving my ice cream some love.
You think that's really what upset your tummy?
Yes. Maybe it was the second helping.
That might have had something to do with it.
Yeah.
Head turns. And center. And right ear up. And relax and left ear up. And relax and right ear again. And relax and left ear again. And relax back to center. Head rolls. And down to center and reverse. And down to center and back up. Forward spinal wave. And reverse. And good. The qua. And reverse. And good. And reverse. And good. The windmill. And good. And the other side. And center. All right. Now, sink down. All right. Until your thighs are parallel with the ground, and then you have your partner stand on your thighs. That's how they do it in Shaolin.
Something to aspire.
Okay, you guys may remember that back in the day, 6 months ago, and before that, we were doing squats. And then I thought, well, maybe they're a little hard for some folks, so we sort of cut them out. But I gotta tell you, squats are one of the best
It's the
exercises you can possibly do for yourself.
Yeah.
I think it's one of the reasons that I screwed my hip up stopping. And Annie and I have been doing them for the past 3 or 4 days, and my
Feeling much
my
better.
hip has amazingly improved. So we're going to add them back into this sequence. However, if they cause you a little trouble, or you're just kind of getting back into it and you need to get back in slowly, you can do that just by sitting on a chair. So I think we've demonstrated this before, but I'll demonstrate it again. Just sit on your local chair with the pelvis open, right? And then you can massage up and down your legs, just very gently. If you're going to do full squats, like Annie's going to demonstrate, you can put a pillow or a hassock or something underneath your butt, and just take it easy that way. Don't hurt yourself doing this, especially when you're just either getting into it for the first time or you're getting back into it. Take it really slow and careful. Okay, left leg first. And then the right leg.
Malcolm, can I say something about squats while you're
Sure.
squatting?
Go for it.
Way back in the day when I was doing full squats in class, I actually kind of messed up my back doing it wrong.
Oh, really?
So I want to just mention the thing that I learned along the way was engage your abdominals, your core while you're doing squats, not like full clench, but just like be conscious of them because that supports your back when you're in the deep squat. So that's just a little PSA for folks who have that issue.
Good, good safety tip. All right. And center. Now, you all can come up again and watch me, right? This is also called hunkering down. What does hunker down mean? Hunker down means to do this. When you're out hunting in the woods, right, and you run across a couple other guys and you got to talk about something, you hunker down because there's no chairs out there, all right? So hunkering down, this is how humanity sat most of the time. They didn't have a rock or a chair, and I think for 99.99% of our existence, there were no chairs, all right? All right, hands on the knees, up slowly. Keep your head down a moment. And good. Now, you know, most of the exercises we do are very gentle, deliberately gentle. Because this is about moving the chi through the body, not about doing extreme stretches or weightlifting or anything. However, there are a few movements which are really, really good for your general health, and squats is one of them because it works your core out in a way that nothing else does. It will increase your strength and your flexibility tremendously. However, as Genevieve just pointed out, there are ways to screw yourself up when you do this. So go into it very gently and watch yourself as you do this. I've been doing each of the positions now 30 seconds. You don't have to do them 30 seconds. You can do them 10 seconds. You don't have to go all the way down. You can use a chair or you can use pillows or a hassock. Do whatever is necessary to stay in your comfort zone. Don't get out to a place where you're gonna hurt yourself. So just be very gentle.
But it feels so good.
And the wrists.
For me, it activates warrior energy.
Yeah, it does. Annie says it activates her warrior energy, and that's true. I've been watching some videos from Africa, and they're very simple videos. There's no talk, there's no anything. There are just three black guys from whatever culture they're in, and they're dressed like warriors from 200 years ago. All right, so leopard skin, and they're the shields, spear, the whole thing. They don't say a word, and they're built. These guys are ripped. They just walk through the marketplace, and everybody just stops talking and watches them because they look good.
With their mouth open.
Yeah, with their mouths open. And I can tell you as a guy what the guys are thinking. I wish that was me. That's what they're all thinking. What the ladies are thinking, I will leave up to you. But they are really magnificent looking. Okay, stretches. I'll see if I can find some of those videos, and we'll look at them tomorrow.
May I tell another quick story during
Please.
stretches?
Yes.
When Michael Shea was our sub for this class, he was teaching us some standing meditations where he said, if you're doing this in a public place, people will go around you.
Yes.
Like you generate this bubble around yourself where people will go around you. And I've been doing Qigong outside more, and it's totally true.
Yeah.
I don't know if people are just being courteous or if like that aura is all around you, so they literally can't come close to you.
Well, I think actually it's a little bit of both. When you're really doing it seriously, I'll tell you a story. Reverse. I'll tell you a story, Genevieve. I think I've mentioned this before, but years and years ago, and we've had many experiences like this, where animals will, when we're meditating or we're doing qigong, they will stop and they will watch us, and they'll watch us for a long time, like 15 or 20 minutes. We were practicing in Golden Gate Park one day, and a fox, who knew foxes lived in Golden Gate Park? A fox walked by. Now, he didn't come up 5 feet away, but he was 50 feet away. He sat down in the middle of the music concourse and just watched us. And
wrapped his tail around
he
his feet.
probably watched us for 10 or 15 minutes, and then he got up calmly and walked away.
Honey, remember when we were
Yes.
doing the retreat at Sally's up
Yes.
on the hill under that big oak tree, and
Yes.
that
A big hawk flew in, landed on
Right above
a
us.
perch not 10 feet above us, and just sat there and watched us for half an hour.
Yeah.
At least,
was-
maybe the whole hour, right? So it's really interesting. Humans, they can bear humans when humans shut up and actually do something in their bodies.
act like
right?
an animal.
Act like an animal, exactly.
I had a deer come up to me.
Uh-huh.
I was camping, and so I went out on my own, and I was sitting, and I could feel this presence coming because the deer was very gently approaching and came probably like this close to the back of my
Wow. Interesting.
What is this non-human here?
head.
What is this human acting like an animal?
Yes.
There's a great video. Well, I'll just find it and show it to you tomorrow. I won't tell you about it. Okay, relax your wrists. And ankles. The other side. And rotate. And reverse. And the other side. And reverse. And close. And open. Close. And open. Close. And open. Close. And open. By the way, I've been meaning to say this for days. Annie and I were talking about this little exercise where you close and you open. And what is it about? What it's really about is your ankles. All right, this is a way to crack your ankles. All right? Turn it in, press down, turn it out, press out. And I'll usually get a few pops. All right, so you just want to loosen everything up. Right, it's like cracking your knuckles before you sit down to play the piano. and touch the earth. And close your pores. Salute our masters. And salute your classmates. Thank you, everyone. Guys, have a great day. We'll see you tomorrow. Ciao.